My son doesn't look like me, so I got a DNA test. Now I know my wife cheated. Hello everyone, I'm using a throwaway for this post. I've kept this as brief as possible, so I apologize if it seems a bit short. I've been married to my wife for 3 years, and we've been together for 5. Our son turned 2 in early June, and I noticed something that didn't sit right with me. He looks biracial. His skin tone is darker than I expected. He has curly hair, which neither of us has, and his features don't quite match the typical Caucasian traits my wife and I have. He's a beautiful boy, but he doesn't look fully white. A few days after his birthday, I casually asked my wife if she thought our son looked white. She immediately got defensive, asking if I was accusing her of something. I said no because, at that point, I wasn't accusing her of anything. I was just curious. I know genetics can be unpredictable. However, our conversation escalated into an argument, and I ended up apologizing. But that nagging feeling wouldn't leave me, so I did something I now regret. I got a DNA test done behind her back. The results came in a few days ago, and it turns out I'm not my son's biological father. This has left me feeling incredibly conflicted. I love my son dearly, but knowing he's not biologically mine feels like a punch to the gut. He's my whole world, and he definitely shows a preference for me. But the reality remains that he isn't my biological child. I'm overwhelmed with mixed emotions, anger, confusion, betrayal, heartbreak when it comes to my wife. Despite all this, I still love her. Right now, she's at work, and I don't want to disturb her there, but I feel like I'm on the verge of exploding. I can't wrap my head around any of this. I can't pinpoint a time when my wife could have cheated. We always share our locations for safety, and I don't remember any suspicious friends or situations. We go on regular dates, and our intimate life is active. We were actively trying for a baby around the time she got pregnant, so I don't understand when or why she would have cheated. Ever since we got married, she's been ecstatic, always showing off her ring and talking about me. It's like she's been a teenager in love. How do I confront her about this? How do I even start the conversation? I'm not sure what I want to do yet, even though it sounds foolish. I've been sitting with this for days, but I still love her deeply. Can someone offer me some clarity or guidance? I really need help. Edit. I'm feeling overwhelmed by the comments, and I'm sorry if I can't reply to everyone. I just wanted to thank everyone who has commented, and part of me hopes our son was just swapped at birth, as terrible as that sounds. Our baby didn't look biracial at birth. As he grew older, his features started to diverge from ours. If his skin hadn't darkened over time, I don't think I would have ever questioned anything. I understand that genetics can sometimes work in mysterious ways. Update, July 17th, 2024, 16 days later. I don't know if anyone will see this since the subreddit doesn't allow updates after 48 hours, but here it goes. To get the bad news out first, my son isn't mine. I'm devastated, and I've decided to divorce my wife. A few days after my post, I decided to talk to my wife about our son, and she broke down without me even mentioning the DNA test. All I asked and wait was if she truly thought our son looked white, and she just cracked. She confessed to cheating on me before I even brought up the test results. If his skin had never darkened, I might have never known. She cried a lot, begged for forgiveness, and insisted we could still be a happy family, but my perception of her shattered at that moment. I'm going through so much heartbreak, so please forgive any mistakes in my writing. I'm currently staying with my parents. I asked her when she found the time to cheat on me, and she revealed that she would leave her phone at a specific location and use another one to communicate with the other man. She called her cheating a mistake, but how could it be a mistake when it was so well planned? We were trying for a baby at that time, and she said she couldn't handle the pressure and just wanted to escape. However, her so-called escape led to her getting pregnant and pretending everything was perfect. Thank you again to everyone who commented. My wife will soon be my ex-wife. I apologize to anyone who had hoped it was a case of a baby being switched at birth. In some ways, I'm relieved it wasn't because that would have been another layer of tragedy. However, I'm incredibly disappointed because this means my son truly isn't mine. There won't be any more DNA tests because she admitted everything and even showed me some text messages. There won't be any more updates from me either because I need to move on with my life. I'll deal with the divorce and figure out the custody arrangements. Thanks again, everyone. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our stories and would like to hear more, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us continue bringing you captivating tales and new content every week. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We appreciate every one of you for being a part of our storytelling journey.